That's a spicy one. Oh man. We got ourselves a very spicy Eden seed. Curse of the XL, very first thing. Gonna double check to see if I'm recording, and thank goodness I am. I have a little bit of in a library that I just noticed. Amnesia. It's about the worst pill I could have taken. Ooh, 2 black hearts, and I'm gonna use Teleport 2.0 to get right out of there. So, we got ourselves an interesting start. And this means we might be in for a long one, which is perfect because I just kind of wanted to do sleepy vibes today. I do have energy, but I'll be honest, I just got home. It's almost 1 AM. I can still record and I can still edit, but I would pretty much just get home after being out for, I'd say, about 8 hours, give or take. Ooh, Tooth and Nail is going to get us into our secret rooms for free. And I've never really used it offensively, and essentially what Tooth and Nail is going to do is, as you can see us flashing on and off. Nice. Let's see if we can use it right here, actually. When we are flashing on and off, that means we are about to become immune. And then when we do become immune, we get massive contact damage. But I do have the time to edit and things. It takes me a handful of hours. But I would quite literally be getting home after being out for 8 hours, recording and then editing and then just going straight to bed. Sometimes I do that. Missing page is okay for now. But today is one of those days where I do kind of want to relax. Kind of want to play some games later, because the mood of gaming has come back to me. And I did kind of just want to vibe out to some Isaac. Oops, I didn't turn it there. But Magic Mush is going to give us a massive stat boost right at the beginning, right at the get-go. And Teleport 2.0 is also going to help us get around too, but it also does a couple other things in case you don't know quite what it does. I'm just gonna double check to see if my sound and everything is a little... I usually keep my sound at 1. Mainly because I don't have my game and my voice recorded separately. It's something I do want to do because it would have me be in more control of everything that's going on in my videos. But first we're just gonna deal with our bosses, mainly since they're right there. And one of our items, there is still a second item in our floor that we do gotta get. Placentus or Magic Scab is pretty good. Can give us a nice luck up and an HP up. We got Gurglings, which shouldn't be too bad, especially with Magic Mush. I think that's a huge stat boost. You can also just bump into him and do insane contact damage. I've never actually used this item offensively, as you can tell, because my timing with it is pretty bad. I keep thinking it's about to go on the third one, but no, it's more like a 1, 2, 3 go type of thing. But that's okay. Now, I could go on my Devil Deal. An Angel... Going Angels is interesting. Either way, if I play right, everything will be guaranteed, so I won't lose anything if I just poke in here. A Ouija board I do really like. Excuse me. But is it worth it over completely losing out on my Angel deals? I don't think so. Right now, I don't need the massive power boost that Devil Deals are going to provide. So I'm fine with coasting for a little while. And we can go check out this library. We got 2 books. We got Book of Belial and Book of the Dead. Book of Belial will give us damage in a room. It'll also boost our deal chance up, and Book of the Dead will create little skeletons. But none of those I'm really mindful for, because Teleport 2.0 can guarantee us Devil Deals because of how it works. Teleport 2.0 will always teleport us to a room we've never been in. And if we've been into all the rooms, and all the secret rooms, and all the item rooms, and special rooms, and things like that, then the only place left to teleport us is our deal room. And then after that, the item error room. So we could potentially teleport into our I am air room. We would just have to make sure we find our 2 secret rooms, which might be a little tricky considering we can't see our map. Esculitis is not an item I terribly hate. No. Blue map with Teleport 2.0. Insane. And it seems like I will be able to get it. That is very much worth bombing my donation machine over. We do have a battery, so... If I do mess up going into one of my secret rooms, I think I might have an idea where it is. This is going to be a bit of a long first floor just because of this amnesia, but I have a feeling it's right here. We did get a first try, which is super, super nice. Let's see what's in our chest. We got a key. A couple pennies, not enough to get the battery, in case we do mess up, because if we teleport right now, we should teleport to our super secret room. But we would be down a charge, and there's a handful of places it could be. I don't feel like it's in here. I feel like it's in the next room. I don't know why I figured it could be here. Could give us something that might give us money. 2 of Hearts is not a world card. Can be good next floor. Perks is nice. Tears Down is not the best. Range Up is pretty nice. Probably what I should have done, I should have bombed the Fool's Gold. I should have bombed the Fool's Gold because that would have guaranteed my battery, and yeah, I was right. But for some reason, it just felt... It felt more right to be there. I don't know if there is a way that I will be able to get a bomb. I don't think so. So I think we might just have to say unfortunate to our mirror room. Yeah, the safest play would have been to bomb for the Fool's Gold, use my teleport, go into the super secret room, buy the battery, and teleport to my... what's it called? I mean, there's still a chance there could be 2 pennies in here. It could reward us with a nickel. Maybe? Oh my goodness, we got a bomb. We got a bomb. We're still in it. We're still in it. That's why you do want to peek in there sometimes. And I'll bomb here just in case we do have access to a crawl space. That gives us 4 pennies. Which is going to bring us up to 7 cents, which is going to be more than enough to buy the battery, teleport to our I am air room. Keep in mind when you're doing this. Actually, I would say be careful because you'll teleport to your I am air room, then you won't be able to leave, and this is an interesting one. I don't quite know if this is worth it, but we do have the little stone thing that makes us immune, so you know what? This is perfect for us, actually. So I'll kill time by bombing fire, so I'm not just sitting around waiting for it to go off. Perks pill is nice, but I'm more okay with the world card. Unless I could do a sacrifice room. Perks is going to make it so you only take half a heart of damage when you take damage instead, so it's really good for sacrifice rooms. And I think the only thing we would be worried about is where our secret rooms are, but we got blue maps, so I think perks might actually be better in this instance. Unfortunately, no alt path, because we're just going straight down, so that's unfortunate. And as I take a swig of water, now is my time to remind you to also drink water yourselves. Make sure you are taking care of yourselves, especially during the winter season when seasonal depression is really hitting hard. And I try not to talk about that stuff too much, because I want this to be, ooh, that's good value for bombs, because I want this to be like a good positive place for people to just kind of relax, watch, turn off brain, background noise, all that stuff. But, yeah, it's the reality of things, sadly. But I won't linger on the topic too much, don't you worry. Anyways. Or maybe I should talk about things, because now I don't know what to snowball my word process into. Maybe I got a little too ambitious with that. But I am still learning this item. But right now, you could also use Teleport 2.0 to just kind of get you around the rims a little faster. But I think the game plan right now is to hopefully find a sacrifice room so I can get use out of this perks pill. I could bomb for my secret room right there, but it seems a little tricky because the tiers can push it around. Oops, I got a little aggressive there. A good range, we'd actually just completely uphook these guys. I've been playing a little bit of Tekken lately, so Tekken lingo and fighting game lingo is creeping back into my vocabulary. But we're not gonna worry about that. Anyways, secret room is gonna have some golden poop. And I just realized oh my goodness, I don't know. Oh man, that's some gnarly lag going on right there. I might as well bomb these two mushrooms. Oh wait, I already have magic mush. I forgot I started with magic mush. So we do want to clear this out, but oh yeah, that's very worth it. Oh, and we get the mind. Yeah, sure. I will bomb my angel. I'm gonna hope that this fire shoots at me, just so I can dance around it and use it to damage the angel. So I think I will just fight the angel regularly, because my damage is pretty good. Hopefully I can get more damage, and I wasn't really paying attention to the countdown. I also gotta be careful because they do double damage to me. Ooh, they're trying to cut me off there. I might just have to lock in and focus here, as I usually don't mess around with the pink Miku angel. Oh wait, this is a Miku. Oh, with the pink angel. Whatever I got going on here. Oh no, it is Miku. He should not have been standing there because that was in the diagonal angle. You always want to be standing straight up. And then, if you're feeling inconfident about the tiers, then you just move a little bit to the side. It's going to be our key piece. We also get a key from there. Get a soul heart from our cursed chest. And I completely forgot. What's this? I found pills. What's this? It's massive. Grab our perks card and we're just going to get right out of there. Though we do need to complete it, which I just realized, so maybe I will have to go back there. But first I want to see what's going on in my item room. So far this is pretty good. The mind... Modeling clay could be interesting. Modeling clay gave us Hemolacria, and we have soy milk. Soy milk is a very fun item. It's gonna give us a massive damage down, but our tiers are gonna go insanely up. Now, we are essentially saying goodbye to our damage multiplier with Magic Mush, but... maybe I guess it is worth it. Probably. Either way, it don't matter. I love soy milk. But... okay, well, all we had to do was walk back in there, and it's considered clear now. So, crisis averted. Kinda thought it was a little bit faster when I was cutting that corner. So, I think we actually do want to lose our deal because we've already been into our angel deal. So, if we lose out on our deal, then we would pretty much have a 100% chance of getting our deal next floor. And if we get in our deal, then that's pretty much guaranteed access to our Chimera room. Although mini mush would be cool from these mushrooms. Smeltering modeling clay could be very interesting. Could be, but we'd pretty much be out of money, so I think I'm gonna be a little careful. I don't feel like doing moving box, I'm gonna be honest. Moving box is pretty much gonna guarantee us a free win, and I kinda enjoy the vibe I got going on right now, so I'm gonna keep going. I don't need that battery because I pretty much know where all my rooms are. Pandora's box. Unfortunately, I don't know what that does on this floor. It could give me a boss item for all I know. Charge Baby can leave us some batteries around, which can allow us to do some plays that we normally shouldn't be able to with Teleport 2.0. So I am very happy with that. As you can see, we're not doing a whole lot of damage, but trust me when I say soy milk is a really good item. Has a lot of fun synergies too. Curse of the Tower could be used for something, maybe against my boss. We do got a charge guy here. Not really gonna do anything. Doubling charge him would be nice, but I'm not gonna worry about that. I'm not gonna bomb him either. And I should tap my boss and with Curse of the Tower. The reason why I hit my boss is again because I want to lose out on my deal. Oh my goodness, this item actually does some insane damage to bosses. And we didn't get our deal, which is exactly what we wanted. I could use Pony to go grab those hearts real quick, and I think I will, and also just do a couple other chores while I'm at it. But going back to an earlier topic, I do hope you guys have been doing well. It is sick season also, people have been getting sick. I did see a comment of someone who does comment pretty regularly say that they were sick, and yeah, it's just the unfortunacies of the season, if that's even a word to put it. And sometimes that's just how it is. What can you do? The most I can say is sticky nickel. Sticky nickel indeed. I do want to keep my bombs because I want to make sure we... Ooh, ooh, oh, 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 I mean... Sure. We have Brother Bobby with us now. So, that's sweet. I can tell I'm also getting it. Ooh, we can actually use the secret room to go straight into our boss trap room, so we won't have to worry about losing out on anything. We don't have to worry about bombing keepers because our deal chance is pretty much 100% guaranteed. Booster pack is insanely good, and I will be taking this. I'm gonna have to look at those cards in a sec because I'm gonna have a boss to deal with here. I might try to hit him with contact damage, but unfortunate. Seems we do have poison touch. Let's see if we can do this. Unfortunately, we did not deal poison damage to him that time, so. But we do have Cat of Nine Tails, so we do get a tiny bit of damage boost thanks to our modeling play. And in case you don't know what modeling play does, for some reason I thought it was instant. But modeling play is going to turn into a random item. I am dodging very, very poorly. Okay, I'll lock in a sec. World cards, useless. Ace of Diamonds can turn all this into money. Joker card is going to be a pretty much nice secure. Do I have a sacrifice room on this board? No. Still no on those sacrifice rooms. Reverse Fool can be a particular playmaker. I'm gonna hang on to the Ace of Diamonds because it pretty much will secure me extra money if I find a room. And with this, I can also cross gaps and we get a charged key. Charged key is gonna give us a full charge whenever we pick it up. We're gonna save that so we can... So, we can also lose our deal chance again. And have a guaranteed deal, and also have a guaranteed mirror room. Since we pretty much know where all of our... We know where all of our rooms are, the only issue is we're low on bombs. I don't think the immunity works on blood donation machines. No, it doesn't. That's okay. I am gonna tap this a handful of times. Maybe just a handful of times. But I would like my item room. Oopsies, I'm getting hit quite a lot. And I'm not... Ooh, 9-inch nails. Gonna be a nice damage out. I'm not too worried about my stats or anything, or my double deal at all, so I'm fine with taking hits. I'm fine with playing a little more extra sloppy. Come on, we just gotta keep it sophisticated. As I run into some spikes, but we're not worried. We're not worried about that in the slightest. So, This is actually a very, very chill run, especially because I have been playing a little awkward lately. My playing has been very rough. Except for yesterday. What does this look like anyways with soy milk? Ooh, you know what? I really like that. But you may have seen me play really well yesterday, and you might think that I have been having some good days, but I'm telling you, there was... No, it wasn't that day. It was the day before where I just essentially died several times, and I just couldn't get a good recording. I'm not talking about like I died near the end, or I died in like chest or something like that. No, I'm talking about I'm dying like 4-3 and things like that. I just haven't been playing well. Sometimes that happens, and I also gotta remember that I do have an ace of diamonds here. Oh my goodness, I don't know how I got away with that. I still got clipped, but that was a gnarly dodge. We aren't really coming across any rooms that I'm wanting to use my ace of diamonds on. But we are still getting a lot of money somehow. We do have a little bit high luck. High enough for me to thinking that we warrant this amount of luck with our drops. Could use it in here. I think I will. May not be a lot of money, but it's still a good amount of money. And I actually could grab that because I do get immune. And I could also grab these because I'm a little low on health. I don't know if I want to like fully commit to all this. As tempting as it is, I probably shouldn't, but I think I will if I'm especially going to be taking a... Oh, hang on, I love this part of the song. But I can't remember what I was talking about, but that did bring attention to an interesting point. And I just want to say that the comment didn't bother me or anything like that. I mean, in fact, it's an interesting perspective, and one that I'm... Oh yeah, I gotta make sure I get hit by this guy. It'll probably happen because he's just gonna be immune and force me to dodge his balls. Plus, I just kind of poke ahead. I really hate this boss. I am... If I wasn't playing this game for content, I would unironically, like, get a mod to delete this boss from the game. Because I genuinely dislike fighting this boss this much. It's not that I find him... Screw is gonna be a nice tears up and we shoot even more. But, like, I just don't like bosses where I just have to sit around and wait for me to have my turn. Interesting proposition. I will have to decline. But someone did comment on my last relaxing, sleepy video, background noise video, whatever, saying that if I wanted to make like a... Oh, read fire. But if I wanted to make like a sleeping video, then I shouldn't include my voice. And I can understand that because I'll fully disclose that as much of a stigma as it has, especially lately. I do really like ASMR. I've been watching ASMR for 12 years, give or take. I think. Yeah, maybe 12, 13 years. Speed down is kind of doo-doo. We didn't go into our curse room yet, so we probably should go do that before we use teleport, otherwise we will lose out on a lot of the benefits that we usually get from this item. But as someone who used to watch ASMR and still does here and there, I always do see comments of people asking for like videos without talking and things like that, and I understand that some people don't really like to listen to people talk when they're sleeping. For me, I do, and it sounds kind of... My priestess is quite a... neither is Soul of the Lost. I will hold on to it just in case I do teleport to my devil deal and I can at least take something for free, just in case. And gotta make sure I don't forget about Reverse Fool that I am going to be taking with me, but first, Ordeal, another Ancient Deal, it's the Relic. Not a fan. Well, I do like the Relic, I'm just not a fan of the items that I've been getting. The Mind is really nice, it allows me to plan for things a lot better. I don't know if I will be coming in contact with a reroll. And this Joker card, I'm kind of doing things that essentially guarantee... It essentially guarantees... how would I put it? It guarantees my deals, anyways. I'm gonna use Soul Loss to grab these hearts that are laying around real quick. But I keep diverting topics. But I do know some people prefer to fall asleep to videos with voices, with talking. Some people don't. Me personally, I am one of those people that like to fall asleep to people talking and things like that. And also, this is... It's hard to say this without sounding completely, I guess, jerky, but this is kind of my channel, and I want to make content that I like to make, and I'm just kind of looking for a bomb. Oh, I see. Well, it'd be like that, I guess. Maybe I'll buy a bomb from my night shop if I find one. But, so I'm gonna want to make content that I like, and also it feels a little weird to not include my voice in videos because there are maybe not so many. It's been a while since I've looked through Isaac content, like new. I think it's been like a month, but it would feel weird and it wouldn't feel like it's my video if I don't have myself in it in some way. It would be my gameplay and the noises of Isaac and my personalized mods, and that's it. And it makes me wonder, like, oh, it's gonna cost money. I will absolutely take Serpent's Kiss. Sack of Pennies is actually gonna give us some decent money. I might also take Pointy Rib, because, you know, why not? It's a good amount of money. Second Curse of the Exile is really ruining and limiting our uses of Teleport 2.0, which is kind of pissing me off, I'm not gonna lie. So, I just realized how crazy this synergy is. We are essentially immune to contact damage if we time it right. With Serpent's Kiss, we're also going to be getting a black heart if we kill an enemy with our contact poison damage. Never even thought about a synergy like that. I just wanted to try to see if it actually worked. My goodness, excuse me. Quite gassy for some reason. I was gonna say I'm gonna wait so I can run into all of them and create a whole lot of black hearts. But back to the thing I was talking about, I keep going off topic, and it's just kind of a thing I do, I apologize. But I just personally feel that if I don't have me talking in my videos, then is it really my video? Is it my content? Because at that point, I don't know, I feel like it would be a little too depersonalized if I just kind of uploaded myself without talking. Even if I was truly feeling like non-energetic, then I just don't upload that day. Unfortunately, because I don't have like a really good setup, I don't really have like a desk or anything. Black Tooth is cool, but I kind of like what I got going on here. Plus I already got Poison Shot. Or is it the Tear Shot? Or the Tooth Shot, I mean. Sure. I can go back and look after I... refusing. Celtic Cross is pretty nice if I want to go play. Loki is okay also. The Celtic Cross is going to be good. I want to play some... what are they called? What are those blood donation machines called? But yeah. Anyways, moving on from that topic, because I seem to keep abandoning it, and this room is kind of sucks. Yeah, that room was kind of terrifying. Just kind of had to wait for them to get out of the way, and then I had to wait for the creep to disappear, and it was not exactly fun. But again, that just goes into my whole enjoyment of like heavily preferring interaction over waiting. I don't really like immunity phases in games. Some games do it okay because when they do immunity phases, they usually introduce mechanics to get rid of those immunity phases, you know, things like Destiny does. Isaac just kind of does it in a form of, well, time to wait. We do got 2 relics right there. And knowing full well that one of them could be a per throw, I could potentially do a reverse fool play right now. Just maybe. Just maybe. Restock and piggy bank. What do we have going on here? We do have a dice room. I don't know if I want to take restock. I genuinely don't know. I want to take piggy bank as I could get a lot of money, but I think I'm going to wait. I'm going to buy this reverse card, First Judgment. Okay. Right. If I find a way that I can make it so. That was a really aggressive dodge I did. But if I can find a way to make it so, I will get a lot of my health back. I can buy piggy bank. Essentially make my money back. And then some. So maybe I really should be getting aggressive with Serpent's Kiss, just so I can... Mainly just so... I'm gonna keep Soul Hearts on the ground then. Because it will be extra hearts that I can put into for piggy bank. For Cano is not quite what I'm looking for, so I'm just gonna use this now just so I don't get confused. And then the second one is gonna be an AWAS, which would give me a trap floor. Which I will take, and fortunately I am not fast enough. That speed down actually did affect me right there. That I took in that pill earlier. Now, I'm probably gonna have to accept that I'm gonna lose this Eternal Heart. Wish I didn't have to. It's such a shame. I could have used Serpent's Kiss to run into all that, but I was a little spooked. Use AWAS right here, and it should create a little trap door. And we do get Daddy Longlegs, which is gonna make us pog. Well, looking a little sickly though. Gonna ambush this guy. Pointy Rib actually did take care of him and not Serpent's Kiss. So, the reason why I want money, should explain, is with Reverse Fool card. Reverse Fool card is going to be dropping all of our bombs, all of our money, all of our health into pickups. We did get a full battery from Charge Baby, which is going to guarantee us everything. So, we have to make sure that we have as much money as we possibly can, because we'll be dropping quarters. I'm gonna hope mic wiggling sounds don't show up right there. But the more money we have, the more nickels we will drop, and we also have to make sure we have at least 10 bombs, because then we'll drop the item which will give us 10 bombs. And so on and so on. So it essentially turns our pickups and everything else into pickups. And then we will be plopping that right into our secret room. Then we will use our Reverse Judgment to reroll all those items and try to get something really, really crazy. What we could get, like, what am I looking for? Glitch Crown is always really, really fun. I guess anything rerolling, but I still don't want to get rid of Puglaws. Isn't exactly what I'm looking for right now, but I could use it to break a bunch of skulls if I so choose to. And I really hope the mic moving doesn't show up in the recording, but it is driving me crazy where my mic is placed right now. Usually when I do hear the mic wiggling in my recordings when I'm editing and things, it's not too loud, so hopefully it's just not too loud this time too, but usually it's just wiggling because I'm moving my body from laughing. But I am not in a very comfortable position. I probably should have moved my mic before. And I apologize for any of the movement, any of the noises, and I promise it won't happen anymore. Probably, most likely, we'll see. Anyways, Relic is gonna keep on paying. We do have a lot of rooms to go through. I really didn't want XL. Really didn't want an XL floor. We've missed out on 2 of our shops so far. We've missed out on 2 error rooms. Actually, we missed out on 3 error rooms because I did a bit of a really bad misplay. But that's on me. So this has been the first time where I've genuinely felt Curse the XL has significantly hindered my run. Oh, massive dime from Sack of Cents, or Sack of Pennies, it's insane. Now, in this order, you want to do it from right, left, and then down, because the one in the middle is going to charge you a lot less sooner. That one I was not gonna allow to show up. I sneezed. It was not a pretty one. Last thing I want to do is to have someone get startled by a really sudden sneeze. It wasn't a loud sneeze. I know how to, like, keep in my sneezes, but I really wanted to get it out. Which makes me worried, and I also gotta make sure I don't mumble again like that, because I do it constantly. But I also do wonder if I am getting sick. I hope not. Because I've been sick a lot this year, and it's kind of driving me crazy, and this is coming from someone who normally only gets sick maybe, I don't know, it's every couple weeks, but it probably has to do with stress and everything. As you get more stressed, your immune system gets lesser and lesser strong. Pentagram hopefully doesn't stab us in the back, because it's going to increase our deal chance, and we are wanting lower deal chance. So this is the part where we have to plan out our HP, because if I buy Piggy Bank, I would have to figure out if it will give me an additional 30 cents over the 15 we spend. And since there's a skull right there, I might as well use this Hoglaws, because I am going to be needing that pool card. Just for when I go into my mom fight, I can escape. I'm wondering if I should do that now, though. There's a bomb right there. I could use the Hoglaws to get a bomb, but this could also give me a card, and I forgot Hoglaws does that too. Skulls for hosts. Maybe I can get a bomb to get right up against that rock so I can get this bomb for free. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get any more bombs. Oh my goodness. As I caught my mic right when it was falling, I'm going to hope all these things just don't come up loud in the recording. I'm praying. This is... Things seem to be going against me a little bit today, but it's okay. We're not worrying about it too much. It's not like it was the other days. But yeah, unfortunately, with the addition of stress, I probably have been getting sick quite often. I don't know what dice room this is. This is a D6. Now, finding this temperance machine in this room, really good. If we buy Piggy Bank, we are essentially going to be making more than double our money back, actually. Especially with Piggy Bank. So yeah, I'm going to go over and buy Piggy Bank. And I'm going to place this in our secret room. Mainly because when we get our item, we're not going to be taking it. We're going to be having it there just so we can reroll it with our reverse judgment. So we are going to be taking Piggy Bank. Restock, today is not your day. I am so very sorry. Now, unfortunately, we do got a lot of walking to do. Because our secret room seems to be a little far. And unfortunately, we're not going to be worrying about... we're not going to be worried about our bomb count or anything like that. I'm going to place this down. We're just going to start playing. Because one of our mods seems to not agree with blood donation machines, and this is going to be the first time where I don't want to be using Celtic Cross or blood donation machine because I want to be taking damage, and unfortunately the blood donation machine did not give us the money that we want. We got a really, really, really low roll there. So what I'm essentially going to do, I'm going to go grab my full card, which I seem to have lost where the skull was. I think it was more down here. I'm going to make sure I get hit by Mom enough to lose my deal. So we're going to be going through all of our soul hearts. And then we're going to lose out on our deal. We're going to teleport out. Or should we just teleport straight to our deal from there? I think we would just teleport straight to our deal, and then we could just teleport out. If I'm correct. I hope I'm correct, otherwise I would be missing out on a pretty big play. We gotta make sure we actually don't get stomped by the Momfoot, because that's gonna be taking more damage. We also gotta make sure that we... I'm just gonna ball myself, actually. And we didn't lose out on our deal, so that's really unfortunate. But I mean, might as well, I guess. I'll go up. I'll take the Polaroid. We get duality. And you know what? If I'm here, might as well fight Megasan. So I will especially take you down. I don't really fear getting hit right now, as I do want to get hit. But yeah, as much money as I can. Lucky Penny is really big. I'm just gonna be taking damage just from this blue fire. Celtic Cross is gonna put a hamper on a lot of my fun here. But we do got low luck. It shouldn't be proccing too much, unless we just get really unlucky. I don't know what money amount we're looking at. I'm looking for 75, and we're gonna be losing out on our Eternal Heart, but that's okay. We are losing money for some reason. Is it because of Piggy Bank? I don't think Piggy Bank worked like that. I'm losing money. Well, if I'm losing money, if I'm burning money, I'm not gonna worry about it too much. So we're gonna use our Fool card. We gotta make sure we don't hit our spacebar, and this is where the plays start to happen. So we do have an extra reroll available. And there doesn't seem to be any more plays that we can possibly do to be giving ourselves more bombs or more money. I don't know why I went over there. So at this point, we are going to go grab our reverse Fool card. We're gonna go pop it in our secret room, and then that should give us at least 3 items. We are going to use the reverse judgment to make a restock machine. And I think I'll probably use some of the money that I have laying around to fund the restock machine, because I also got to remember I need to be able to pay for it. So we're going to do this. We get 2 items out of it. Fortunately, not as much as I would have truly liked. But 3 items is still really good, especially with a restock machine and a D6 dice available, which is essentially going to reroll all of our items. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to use the D6 first, as the restock will have a chance of blowing up and instantly ruining everything. Oh boy, it's a lot of walking, and I'm so sorry, but it'll be worth it. I promise. Most likely. I hope so. I hope this will be worth it. Because I don't want to be doing all this walking just to get a whole lot of nothing out of it. Sometimes that's how that's how it happens. If every play you made was extremely good, then none will be good. Thank you, Syndrome. Now, not gonna lie, I'm very excited for this play. Lich Crown, Rock Bottom, it's a little late since we did already take soy milk. I don't know how Rock Bottom works after you take soy milk, so I'm not sure. Wavy Cap is really funny with Rock Bottom, but I'm not going to be doing anything like that. Necronomicon is going to give us Bookworm, so I will tap that real quick. Go for more rerolls. No, Strawman, Blank Card, and Spirit Shackles is not quite it. 1-up. Clear Rune could give us a restock, or reroll. Soul of Lilith, I can actually use this twice. One with the soul, and one on its own. And we do have Red Key, and I have one place that I could see where it might be. So I'm not going to think too much of it because I don't want to be here all day looking around for a super secret room. So I'm just going to go check the one place where I think it could be. And if it's not there, it's not there. So I think it could be right here. If it is, we are kind of goated up this video game, not gonna lie. But to be honest, this was a very, very predictable one. Pulse PhD is a very interesting proposition. Very, very interesting. And look at Penny just sitting in there. And honestly, I think I will. We've been not encountering a whole lot of pills. And any more that we encounter will just give us damage ups, and stacking damage ups with soy milk, it catches up. You'd be surprised. So I am more than happy with what we got with Red Key. We just got an extra item, we got damage, we got more health. So I am more than happy with that. I'm gonna pick up Teleport 2.0 because I'm not giving up on this item. And that's an R key and flip. I'm looking at the time right now. That's why I'm thinking about if I want to do an R key run or not. And I'm thinking about it. But I have a feeling it would get lost in the sauce, and I've done so many R key runs. The other one is Flip. The other one is Evil Charm. I'm kind of liking Teleport 2.0. I'm gonna be honest. And there goes our restock machine. I'm gonna make sure, I don't think I have anything more I can do to reroll this, so this is pretty much it. I'm gonna take Odd Mushroom, which is gonna give us a massive, massive tears up. Absolutely Room Bag. Missing number. I kind of like what we got going on. I don't want to reroll everything. So I'm gonna keep this. I'm more than happy with how this turned out. I did forget the pill that was up there. Oopsies. And I'm going to teleport to my I Am Error. Yeah. And we got $3 bill, Monstrous Tooth. I kind of want to reroll these. No, Scissors and Little Haunt. No, thank you. Stabber, absolutely. And Spear of Sanctuary, no. These 20, no. I'm gonna bomb this. Curse of the Tower. Sure. Sure. Unfortunately, because I did want the first item. Maybe I should have taken it, but oh well, I got greedy. Backstabber Soy Milk is definitely a combination. It's a really good combination. Do not underestimate this combination, as I think most people don't anyways. And we get a battery from our secret room, which I'm very happy about. Essentially going to guarantee our deal in error room. Dead Cat is an interesting proposition, as we have a lot of red hearts. because I can just kind of come back and grab that whenever I want, I think I will hold off just in case, because I could go into my devil deal. I very well could and spend all this red hearts. But I've been going into my angel deals, and of course the angel deals have been kind of screwing me over. Not screwing me over, they've given me some okay items. I just want them to be better. I really do just want my items to be better from my angel deals. Now, it doesn't have to be like Sacred Heart or Godhead like every time, but I would like at least more than one item to pick from. So I think what I'm gonna do, I'm going to lose my deal right here. I'm gonna be very careful I don't die too. But the game has given me a lot of red hearts, so I'm pretty happy about that. And I'm just gonna go find my deal. It's Loki. 2 Lokis. Gonna take care of him as quickly as possible. Gonna lose my deal of Loki, make sure I don't get killed by Curse of the Tower that I gave to myself. We missed out on our deal, which is exactly what I want. Soul of Bethany, I'm gonna pop. It's just gonna give us a whole lot of wisps. We get the belt, which is gonna give us a nice speed up. Right now, at the speed I usually like to comfortably be. There's a Tears Down pill, which I'm not even gonna humor. And I am kind of wanting to take Dead Cat now. And it's a little scary too, mainly because we won't have... Oh my goodness. Oh boy. We won't be having health up pills that we can easily rely on. But 9 lives is 9 lives. And we also have Relic, which is giving us a lot of passive HP. So I'm not too worried about taking it. Plus our build is really good. Our build is turning out really good, and that's quite literally all thanks to Teleport 2.0. And I'm so sorry about turning down Archie. I know like the super long videos are really nice for background noise and sleep, as you don't have to change over the videos and things like that. But it's 1:30, and it's not that I'm not enjoying that this run is going on for a while. I'm fully vibing. Yeah, it doesn't matter how long I'm playing this game, but I don't have a very good PC. Sure, I play this on like a really poor laptop, so rendering does take a while. And it would probably be about 2 hours of rendering, and then also the upload time, so it would be uploading really late. Amnesia is probably a pill I can hang on to for when I fully complete the map. I can just pop it, get my black heart. So maybe when I'm recording during the day, when I'm not so busy, I will. Soul Magline is not what I'm looking for. But hopefully when I'm not busy during the days, and I'm gonna be busy again tomorrow. Oh boy. And I'm not usually a busy person. In fact, I've been deliberately making myself less busy so I can recover from a lot of stressful things that have been happening to me lately. But that's life. No rest for the wicked, as they say. Whatever the hell that means, and I never really understood that saying. I don't really understand a lot of sayings, but sometimes I say them in like times where they make sense, I guess, if that makes sense. I would like to get access to this fortune teller machine, as it could drop me maybe a nice trinket, or it can drop me a whole lot of nothing, because that's also a possibility. So I will bomb you, because screw you. And with that, we should teleport straight to our deal. This is gonna give me salvation. Salvation is gonna give us another contact item, which is really interesting. And again, we've only got one pick, which is a little annoying, but what are you gonna do? So we're gonna pop these 2 amnesia pills, which are gonna give us black hearts thanks to false PhDs. And we're gonna go back and pick up that battery in the secret room, and that should teleport us straight to our main air room, which has Book of Revelations, which is just gonna give us a soul heart at this point. Not bad. So, even with taking 9 lives, we're looking very healthy, so I think we did do the right thing. Oopsies. Scarred Womb into Scarred Womb combo. Now, unfortunately, things are going to be a little tricky right now. We get another battery from our secret room. So we don't want to lose our deal for two reasons. One, we have a boss trap room. And that is nice because we are going to be essentially getting that item, but the game is going to prioritize us teleporting into that room over our deal. But if we take our deal, which is 100% by the way, then we can go into our deal, and then we can teleport into our boss champion room. Then we can do all that, and then because we've already been to our deal, that means we will not teleport to our deal since we've already been in that room, and then we'll just teleport straight to the lmao room. So we are still going to be able to do that. Soul of Eden. I was a little distracted by how Pin looked. It looked a little different. I only saw him for a split second though. I think I might know why he looks different, and I think that's because of a mod. I'm pretty sure I have a mod that turns Pin into Pim. But Fragmented Card is going to give us... What is this? How allows? Maybe I can use... Maybe I find a door or something. But I may have installed the mod for the one video where I turned Pin into Pim. And I might have just forgotten to delete it. There was a couple mods I forgot to delete, and we're going to take that range down for a nice damage up. A lot of rocks, so I'm going to hang on to my Hourglass card just for a little bit. Poke in this curse room. We get a black card from it. But the most important part is we were able to clear the room. Still no rocks. We can use it in here, why not? But sadly, from what is taken, what could have been a nice contact damage run, Soy Milk has kind of taken over the run, and sometimes that's just how it goes. But we do have a Demon Beggar right there, who we might be able to play just because of Celtic Cross, and I'm kind of debating on it. Our luck is pretty good. I can give it a shot, actually. Celtic Cross is going to proc immediately, as I'm going to mess up. Tapping on him, and he gives us Contract from Below, which is going to have a chance of giving us 2 item rewards instead of just 1. That's really good for chests, and I'm actually pretty happy about that. Another Soul of Magdalene. Seems that's how it's going to be today. We get a D20, so I might as well bomb these chests. See what's in them. Money, hearts, bombs. I will take that double bomb and then reroll the rest. We get another chest, which is going to give us more money, which might be needed in the future. Overall, that was a net gain. And as we are coming up to our boss, remember, I am going to be going in, taking my deal, and all that stuff. And when I teleport, I should teleport to the boss room if I've went into everything, which it seems like I did. There has been times where I completely forgot to enter a room. I use Teleport 2.0 and I'm just like, hey, where'd Devil be? I'm a very, very, very forgetful person. Very forgetful. That probably has to do with a lot of my mental issues, things like that. Orph Pill isn't really going to do anything for us, so I'm just going to leave it there. I could have used it against the Mon fight. Or the It Lives fight, but that's okay. I'm just going to hit him with the Salvation Beams, and we're just... My goodness, Salvation actually does so much damage. And yeah, we'll go Angel one last time, and we get Holy Water, Circle of Protection. I'm gonna go with Circle of Protection just because it stays in line with the little theme that we got going on. Super Advantage from our boss trap room is super, super nice. But this really has just kind of turned into a soy milk build. But that's okay. Algiz could be nice utility if I find out where I can use it. And now that we did do all of that, we can slither right into our secret room. Just gonna triple check to make sure I went through every room. It seems like it's so. Nightmare room. We come, just gives us a bunch of soul parts, and we go straight up. I'm gonna bomb you just in case. Just a funny feeling. 2 pennies. Unfortunate. And as we are going through Cathedral, sorry, I had to just focus for like a split second, as I'm not really a big fan of Daddy Longlegs. Mainly because of that move and this move, and he just has a lot of immunity. But wow, okay, there's just an echo chamber sitting right in our secret room. And Big Key. Oh my goodness. Echo chamber is a very, very unique, but a very, very cool item. And essentially what Echo Chamber is going to do is whenever we use an item, not an item, but a consumable, things like cards, runes, and things like that, it will store that, and next time we use it, we will use another one. These are things I don't really want. Relax and 2 amnesia pills. I'm good on health. So if we were to take, let's say, like a luck down pill, and then we find like a card, we find the chariot, we will take a luck down on top of the chariot effect. And if we were to find Curse of the Tower, then when we pop Curse of the Tower, we'll be getting the chariot effect and a luck down with all the Guppy's tail in Cathedral right before the chest. You gotta be kidding me. And it stores those items up to 5 times, so after you use 5 items, then it deletes the last 5th item, if that makes sense, if I explained it well enough, and I hope I did. But before I got distracted by the absolute random... the absolute random, what's it called? Echo chamber in our secret room. That is a deep pockets layout of pennies right there. I just want to say that I really appreciate you guys. I appreciate the ones who watch this every day. I appreciate the people who leave comments, and speaking of Keeper, we got Keeper Sack, which gives us 1 single penny. Hell yeah. But I hope you guys do know that you are appreciated. It makes me so happy that people want to sit down and watch my content. I'm so happy to be sharing this content with you guys, as it brings me a lot of joy. And making this content has been helping me immensely, a lot more than I could have ever thought. So, just really wanted to make sure that you guys know that I am deeply, deeply appreciative of you guys. I am so happy to be doing this. Very, very, very happy. And I would not change, I would not change any of this for the world. And it's weird thinking about as I try to go away from this emotional topic, as I seem to be a little emotional tonight for some reason. Oopsies. I think it's just because of new YouTuber algorithm, and I think I watched like one video on it because I was morbidly curious, but I seem to have like a lot of how to be successful in YouTube videos in my feed, in this account's feed. My other account feed, we're not talking. Ooh, range down could give me damage up, but we'd be taking 5 damage downs when we use subsequent things. And range down, 1 range down is fine, but it's 5 range downs. They catch up to you pretty quickly. Hoglaw's card. I don't see why I can't use this. I'll find a better room to use this in. But those videos, I did seriously I skimmed through it. may have some weird effects going on. I don't know why that's happening, but it is what it is. But those YouTube videos, they're a little weird to me. Because they do seem to have a lot of very obvious tips, and maybe they're not as obvious to some people. Weirdly enough, I do kind of know how to manage a YouTube channel. It's weird that I kind of know how to, and I've never cared about it. I don't care if I get popular, and to be honest, I kind of hope I don't. I kind of like the low, chill vibes that I have, and it's really, really cool. It's a little late, but maybe I can find a nice active item to pair with this in the future. But honestly, if I did have School Bag when I found Arcade, I guess I'd be playing Isaac until 3 in the morning. And you know what? Yeah, sure. I would have been more than down for that. I might as well play this. Dog food. I might as well. I should have popped this earlier. We get Eternal Heart, and I think I was kind of remembering what I'm talking about. But it's not that I don't want my channel to be successful. It's just I don't want to be big and things like that. I find it doesn't fit me. Excuse me as I hiccup. I've always luck up. I've always more enjoyed being in the background than in the forefront, if you understand what I mean. I'm not a big, even when I'm in crowds, or even when I'm like out in public, I especially go out of my way to dress very plain. Mainly because I just don't like to stand out. And it's unfortunate because I'm kind of a standout person, because of physical features that I have. Not in a bad way, I just have like really, really long hair. Like, a lot of people like my hair. I don't think there's gonna be a way I can get a battery out of this, so I'm just gonna keep on going. But yeah, I just don't like to stand out. So if my content stands out and I get really popular, I'll accept it, but I'm very comfortable being able to directly interact with the handful of people who do comment. And I do like regularly interacting with you guys. And I've had someone say, like, you gotta be careful because parasocial, you don't want to be doing that. And to be honest, I think all that's just a little weird. I don't think there's anything wrong with. Soul of Cain is gonna allow us to do some chicanery as I try to figure out where it could be. Yeah, I see one place it could be. Probably the only place it could be. But I did have someone tell me to watch out to not encourage parasocial relationships and things like that. I'm just like, wow, that's crazy. So it should be right here, as it appears to not be. So that's gonna make me wonder where the hell it is. We do got multiple chances, mainly because of Echo Chamber. I have no idea why I'm dropping all this money. It's usually the shiny rock effect. So where else could it be? Where else could it be? It could be there, but I guess there's a couple other places it could be. What pill is this? A range down? No, thank you. And I don't want to be taking 5 range downs. I think I might go take that relax pill and try again with our Soul of Cain. I don't know if we will get the door preview with Echo Chamber. I don't think it actually works like that. But the other place, I think it could be, and it would be a bit of a double check as if I do it in here. As it could be here or here. I think I should be able to check both if I go up, but I'm going to check here, as this was my first dungeon. I was correct. I'm very happy about, and I just realized I am severely messing up What I should have been doing, I should have teleported to my deal. So I think we're gonna do that now. Ah. It's gonna teleport to our red rooms. So I did make a severe misplay, as I can still do it, but these are going to be giving me extra charges. Oh my god, the mini battery is massive. And unfortunately I just realized because of things I was just kind of rambling on about, but it's okay. And we get the mark. And a whole bunch of things that we can just open with our keys. But I'm not going to be doing that because that's a little foolish. As funny as it is, just kind of go like... I embarrass myself. I'm pretty okay with taking the... I'm pretty okay with taking the amnesia. I do kind of want to make sure I get as many charges as I can before I do that. So I gotta find a room which would allow me to have access to multiple rooms, which would seem to be right here. It's going to give us 3. And we have to make sure we clear all of them, as I've just learned now that Teleport 2.0 can teleport you to a red room, which you've never been in. Learn something new. Every time I play this game, it seems. Maybe not every time, but very, very close. We get another room that we can essentially use to get access to our Ayamare room. And it's a Volcano. I was hoping for a Yara, or yeah, Yara, because that would just be insane. To make sure that we didn't miss anything. Purity is really, really nice. What do we get from Purity? I'm assuming it's the speed. I'm assuming it was the speed up, so... What if I don't want that speed up? What if I just got even more tears? So all I need is 2 charges. So I could use it here and it would open a room just down, sadly. Oh, darn. I don't know if that was 5, but unfortunately we're not going to have access to our super secret room, or our ultra secret room next floor. I'm essentially choosing between an ultra secret room and a... What's it called? Ayamare room. Maybe what I should have used it in a red room. As it would pretty much guarantee that I open up multiple doors. And unfortunately, that is all we have for our Soul of Cain. Soul of Cain is all used up. I didn't plan things accordingly, and that's on me. Hey, there's a tinted rock right here. Why not? Well, sometimes that's just how it is. I didn't realize things until I started doing things. It is really unfortunate. We're just gonna hope that our Ayamare room doesn't have anything crazy in it. Alright, Curse of the Lost? Well. Oh well. Let's see what we got. Lost Fly, IBS, Chocolate Milk, and Scatter Bombs. I'm gonna be honest, I don't like any of these. I don't really care about any of these. Chocolate Milk, I don't know how this is gonna work with our build. It might actually ruin our build. There's a good chance it would ruin our build. Oh my god, Charge Baby froze that guy. Now, the cool thing about Curse of the Lost on the chest is we are gonna get more rooms, but of course finding our secret room is gonna be a little tricky. But, yeah, we should be able to figure it out. We're just gonna fully vibe out to the chest. I gotta make sure I'm not fully silent, because I usually try to stay silent during the chest, because I feel like the most engaging parts of an Isaac run is like the beginning parts, when your run is like fully forming. And then the chest is just kind of like for fun. Like you're essentially building up for like the end game bosses. is essentially what the chest is. So, there's not a whole lot of entertaining things that happen or go on during this part of the game. That's usually why I stay quiet during these parts in my regular edited runs. It's why you always see big jump cuts for these. Of course, this is just how I see things. Some people do want to see like a lot more talking and a lot more gameplay during these parts, but that's at least just how I view things. It also makes it easier on me too, because by this part, I'm editing for about like 3 hours or so. It is nice to understand that when I'm in the home stretch, it gets a lot easier as I go. Having a harder beginning is usually okay. Well, I'm so glad I didn't take any of those items, as I just got a Perverse Judgment card, a second one, which means that I can Echo Chamber it and just reroll my 4 items over here. And man. Alright. And for a wild time. Common Cold, Robo Baby, Lost Soul, Isaac's Tears. No. Tractor Beam. Tractor Beam. Tractor Beam? I like Tractor Beam too much to not take it. C-section. Yeah, I'm not saying no to C-section. Are you crazy? And those items I don't care about either. Well. Oh, yeah, you can see it. You can see it very clearly right there that they are Pims. Look at him. Oh, he's gone. Virus and Sister Maggie conjoined would be pretty cool. And so, anytime... I'm gonna try to get a good pause. Oh goodness, there it is. Jeez. I gotta remember that I do have multiple secret rooms. Piercing shots and cute Yum Heart is not exactly what I'm looking for. I should have at least kept them there, just in case I did find another thing that I can use and get another judgment card on. Bag of Crafting and Sacrificial Dagger. Bag of Crafting... Don't forget, I do have school bags, so I can go around and... Oops. Well, that's one less use of that, which is unfortunate, so I'm just gonna bomb this for the pickups. The reason why I press Q is just because I don't normally... If F says Beelzebub, sure. I don't usually press... I don't usually use Bag of Crafting, but when I do, it's with Cane, or Tainted Cane, so I'm just so used to just pressing Q to use it instead of spacebar. So I accidentally used my active item, and unfortunately we're now down one use of these items I don't care about. I'm now down one use of our Reverse Judgment, and we may not get another item drop too. But there's a decent chance. These items I also don't care about, but Betrayal is an item that I can at least take. And thankfully we get a Soul of Jacob and Esau, which is a rare time for me to say. And I'm going to wait until I have enough pickups so I can turn them into an item, and then I'll go back to our start, and then re-roll those items also. Just so I can at least get 3 items to re-roll, and it seems like I am. Beck Crafting is 8, correct. And sure, these are actually passive items. I don't think I'll be using them, but I can take them. And now all we gotta do is find out where they are, and they're right here. That Common Cold makes another appearance. We're gonna leave the room and come back just so we don't have to worry about Soul of Jacob and Esau ruining things for us. We're just gonna start re-rolling things all over again. Sad Bombs... No, we're going for big things. My Reflection is just a whole lot of stats. I don't know how this works with C-section, but it does give us massive range, which is kind of what we're looking for. Metronome could be Death Certificate. It's only ever happened once, and it was about 1.5 years ago. And it was witnessed by someone, and I can't believe it has. I can't believe it actually happened to me before. I genuinely cannot believe that. Oh, and we lost our curse for some reason. Oh my goodness, our shot speed is insane. But I'm actually very happy about that. Our range is so high, our bagger crafting is going way further than it normally does. But I am so happy that I've at least been able to experience that once in my lifetime. Is the metronome death certificate, because that is absurdly rare. Cracked orb is something I can take, and I should have kept it there so I could have re-rolled it. Unfortunate. Of course, I could use bagger crafting and place things in here if I wanted to, but I'm kind of interested in like all the other things that this floor might have for me. Either way, I'm happy to be able to see my map in my secret rooms, because I'm not gonna want to. I did not want to find all these secret rooms completely blind. A luck down is something I can take at the very end. I could also put it in my bag of crafting, which I don't think would be a good idea. I'd rather get the restock machine. And 2 bombs is pretty cool. Those do count as 4 pickups, so I'm gonna hold off in case I do find like a penny or something. Check for our super secret room. Oh my goodness. Golden bomb is gonna go in my bag of crafting. Mainly because I have 42 bombs. I don't have to worry about anything like that right now. And yeah, we're gonna take the luck down as maybe I have anything else I can do. I'm gonna wait before I take that luck down. I'm gonna clear all my rooms just so I have the highest chance to get all my chests to have soul hearts. And I picked up a key. I probably shouldn't have picked up bone meringue, but what are you gonna do? Now, I'm very tempted to plop this down in my secret room. Very, very, very tempted. Very, very, very tempted. But I might not get anything in there, and if I didn't immediately pick up Cracked Orb, I could have had 2 items to reroll, and that would have made me 100% want to do it. Soul of Keeper is going to be another use. And I think the only thing I would be looking for is Glitch Crown, just so I can get access to the crazy items. And it seems like from all the pickups that we are leaving around, we will be able to drop 2 items down there. So I think I will. I think I will create 2 items in my secret room. And I have 2 ways to create restock machines, so I will be able to get access to the normal treasure room pool. So I'm going to be doing this. Pop an item down, it's Virgo. Yeah, it's okay. We're going to grab things that we have laying around here, like the penny, the heart. There's more hearts over there, and also a lot of pennies. I might even be able to make 3 items. Just maybe. 7 right there. I don't think we will have enough to make 3, unfortunately. And you know what? That's okay. So, because there's the 4 bombs and then there's the 2 soul hearts right there, and that is unfortunately not 8. I think. Counting's never been my strong suit. Sometimes I crack myself up and I don't even know why. But I'm gonna plop these right in my second secret room. And go boop. And then we use the luck down. That creates things that I can actually put into my sack. Brainworm is kind of spooky, but we now have things that we can put more. I gotta think about if I want to do this in my secret room or do it in the regular. room. Oh boy, we got some thinking to do. I mean, just how often are you able to access your secret room pools is usually what I tell myself in these scenarios. And I have to say, not very often. So, I think I will do this in my secret room just so I can pretty much guarantee get the things I want. Because Glitch Crown and Rock Bottom do seem pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. They do seem really, really cool. So, it's time. I'm gonna hang on a Brainworm as this is gonna give me pseudo-homing. Let's see what we got. Binge Eater, Sausage, Forget Me Now, Forget Me Now. I mean, Bag of Crafting isn't needed anymore. Might as well. Epic fetuses. No, thank you. TM Trainer is a big fat no. Lost contact. I could, but no. Death certificate is just right there. Well, I wasn't expecting that at all. Now, what do I take? Homing would be cool. I could take Sacred Heart. Or I could take Polyphemus. I'm kind of leaning on Sacred Heart just for the homing. And I'm gonna kind of hope that the dancing doesn't get too annoying. I don't think Sacred Heart is over here, mainly because Sacred Heart... If these are all the newer items, Sacred Heart tends to be in the other areas where some of the older items are. Usually. I could take a natural rerolling item, but no. I think that's okay. There is Rock Bottom still, but I have a... Excuse me. I have a feeling I am going to be seeing Rock Bottom anyways. Of course, I could take Glitch Crown. Maybe Glitch Crown is the play. We take Brimstone. Could take Brimstone. Because if I teleport into my angel room and I put down a restock machine, I could essentially just force... Sacred Heart. Or Monstrous Tooth. That's okay. I'm gonna be honest, that really sucks. Well, yeah, what can you do? Skill issue. Well, there's Glitch Crown anyway, so we're okay. There's Spin Down Die, and Sacred Orb, and D-Infinity, and everything that you could ever want. I'm gonna keep that there, mainly because I'm going to be coming back for it. Since I am gonna want to be teleporting into our angel deal. And I'm gonna at least want one reroll, so I'm just gonna be taking these, because why not? Zodiac, Demon Baby will give us conjoined. So don't leave those there, and then we're gonna go fight our boss. Glow Blade Baby. Oh boy. Starting to get to laggy territory. And I'm just gonna kinda stuff my face into him with all this stuff that we have going on. I just realized I could... I have piggy banks, so I could just essentially make infinite pickups and drops and things like that. So our C-section is just bullying the hell out of Blue Baby. And that is everything, right? So yeah, let's teleport to our devil deal. Now, that is Guppy, and I won't be saying no to that, but doing these... Oh wait, no, I have flight. Hell yeah. Perfect. Unfortunately, there's a lot going on right now, I'll wait for all that to stop before I attempt to take one of these guppy items. I think we'll go for Guppy's head. Perfect, that's Guppy. And these items I don't care about, so we're gonna pop the Wheel of Fortune. Ah, I see that's all we have for our restock machine. So, no more of that. That's okay. I'll take multi-dimensional baby just for the multi-shot. And I probably should have played that. The fortune teller machine, but that's okay. And I can't quite remember if the door stays open when we use Forget Me Now. If it doesn't, I will just cheat and open the door. And I will be taking the Infinity 100%. Thank goodness. And oh, that's all reroll. And there's Rock Bottom. Unfortunately, Rock Bottom and Mega Mush. Perfect, I thought I missed it there for a sec. Unfortunately, we do keep our stat down, but yeah, what can you do? And with that, you're going to Forget Me Now. Do all this all over again. Mega Satan should still stay open. My bad, I skipped it. And we got D6, which is a downgrade. We got Sci-Fly, we got Matt's Kidney Stone. We got Hot Shot. Uh-oh. Hot Shot is acquired. We got Fruitcake, which I will take. I kind of want Sci-Fly for the culture, as our tier rate is... It's already insanely stupid. The lag almost made me mess that up. Thankfully it didn't. And yeah, at this point we just kind of enjoy the run and enjoy the vibes, as we pretty much have won the game. Thanks, probably due to Fractured Card giving us that extra secret room, which I think had Echo Chamber in it. But unfortunately, we did take a lot of luck downs, because I did use the luck down pill to create a restock machine. Don't tell me this is a third one. Reverse Moon is going to take us to our super secret room, which I might as well use right now. Red Stew is going to be a massive temporary damage up. It's not even a good damage up either. But hey, damage is damage. As I missed my arrow keys. Oopsie doopsies. Soul of Death. Yeah. And yeah, we are just in full vibe mode. Oh no, we are starting to create issues. Doesn't seem like these matter. I do kind of want Rainbow Cookie, or Play-Doh Cookie, or whatever. Thank goodness. And might as well reroll this, I guess. Attack X. Ooh, we got it. I was not in... Oh yeah, that's a pretty thing to see. We gotta make sure we only... Ooh, now that is a really rare room. You do not see that one all too often. So we are at the point where we actually don't want to shoot too much, otherwise our game might crash. And for some reason, we just created 4 runes. For whatever reason. Oh no, Cricket's body. You got Death card, Devil card. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. of these Ayera, Degas, Alges. No, 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 no. No, no, no. None of those. None of those. Cricket's body is gonna make things even more scary. I feel like if I just shoot for even more than a split second, my game is going to pretty much be done forever. Why am I dancing? Ipecac is horrifying. We got Ipecac and Host Hat on the same pedestal. Deadeye is acquired. I'm gonna leave Ipecac there in case I do find Bomb Immunity, which I do hope I do. I'm gonna reroll this just cause. And Jelly Belly, I mean, or also Parasitoid. Sure, why not? I just like Parasitoid, and that gives a spider baby. Oh yeah, and there's all the spiders. We gotta be careful, our game is starting to act a little weird now. Soul of Isaac is gonna be a free reroll, and a consistent reroll as we just got things all over the place. I don't know what I want to take. I kinda want to take Ghost Pepper. Compound Fracture. Oh, Polly. Oh, Polly. I gotta not be loud. Oh, Polyphemus, come here, my beloved. In Eve's Mascara, our damage is... Oh, no. Oh, Lord. Oh, no, I'm taking damage. Be very, very careful. We are now really needing Bomb Immunity. Wafer is, of course... I would really like Wafer so I don't die. As much as I really want Holy Light. Thank goodness. And... I don't have a form of homing yet, do I? But Triple Shot's funny. So I will take Triple Shot. I don't know how this interacts with Quad Shot. It does interact. Oh no. Oh no. As long as things don't start exploding. And I don't mean like my computer wise, I mean like in the game things don't start exploding. Because, you know, I don't want to live. But this is a little late, and I was gonna talk about this like kind of at the beginning of the video, but someone left a comment and said that they really liked my videos, and then they also left the additional saying and said that I also sound very zesty, and I'm not sure what that means. And I asked my friend what that means, and he said, "Oh, he said you sound gay." And I'll be honest, I know. Apologies as I had to burp a little bit, but I do know I sound a little I do sound a little fruity. And I'm not really bothered by it, to be honest. Himolacria in 2020 on the same pedestal, what do you do? Oh, and Parasite too. Like, what do you pick? Like, what do you do? What do you do with that? How do you pick? We don't need 2020. 2020 is just a tier rate. Parasitoid, we have Cricket's body. So I think I'm just gonna take Himolacria. Himolacria is a very cool synergy item. And I might as well reroll this, as all of those are pretty cool, but they're not... That scared the hell out of me, I'm not gonna lie. That really did scare me. And I think I will take Ipecac before I go fight Mega Satan, as it seems to be a tradition at this point that Ipecac shows up in a build that will 100% kill me. Well, there's Pyro. So, we are taking it now. Unless I mess this up. Now keep in mind, there is one additional item being rotated, so my timing might be a little off, so I might grab glitter bombs. Well, yeah, I spoke it into existence. So, I don't know if we're gonna have any other way of getting bomb immunity. So, we might end up dying to Mega Satan. Oh boy. But back on the Zesty thing, I appreciate the comment, genuinely. Why am I dancing? Holy Mantle might save us? I mean, I might as well take it. There's no reason for me not to. Or Martyr. Martyr's pretty cool. But to the person who left that comment, and if you are watching this, and I appreciate the comment, even the Zesty part. It put a smile on my face. I wasn't sure whether to take it as a compliment, and I'm not sure that's what he means. He could mean something else. And I want you to know that the person who made that comment, they are gay. So they have a boyfriend. So it's not like they're being like rude or anything. I'm just gonna fight Blue Baby again, but that's not the damage I was expecting. But that is still crazy damage. We did get a battery, so we can re-roll one more thing before we go fight Mega Satan, and I think we'll call the run on Mega Satan. But what to re-roll? I don't think we have any multiple item pedestals going on around here. I don't think so. Well, we will be taking Ipecac. Perfect. It's such a shame that we missed out on Pyro. I kind of knew it was going to happen just because there was one additional item. It's getting a little quirky, and that's okay. Mom's knife works with our synergy. This won't ruin everything. Perfect. The only one that we missed was the one that was really awkward, and I'm very happy with that. I've gotten really good at getting down. Yeah, Glitch Crown. But Mega Satan might kill me. No, he might not kill me. I might kill me. Oh no. Run. Run. Thankfully, Wafer might help me survive. I want you to know I shot once. Let's full send it. Screw it. If my game crashes, then the run's over. And I think that's all I'll say. And Glitter Bombs is making a whole lot of things on the ground. Hi, Priestess. Hello, how you doing? Oh my goodness. And who's gonna die first, me or Mega Satan? So much happening. Glitter Bombs is giving me pickups. I also just keep shooting. What a beautiful sight. I'm pretty sure as Mega Satan comes into existence, he's going to die, so I want to say I appreciate all of you very much so I don't make the outro super long. You guys really do mean so much to me when you leave all these wonderful comments and watch my videos, and I hope you guys really do like these relaxing videos because I worry I made them a little too much, but we're not going to worry about that. Anyways, thank you for watching.